Welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are doing my top 10 albums of 2016. We're going back in time. I did 2020, 19, 18, 17. We're on to 16 now. You know, you guys can fucking count. You guys are clever bastards. I know that. And today we're doing my top 10 of this year. But before I get started, pop yours down below. What's your top 10 albums of 2016? It's a great year for metal, actually. Way better than 2017. A lot to choose from, so let's get stuck in. Coming in at number 10 is Inquisition, bloodshed across the empyrean altar beyond the celestial zenith. Inquisition and the fucking long song titles. This is in the more spacey side of the Inquisition sound, my personal favourite, but it's not my favourite out of them. I do prefer Ominous Doctrines, and I do prefer Black Mass from Mass Grave, and Obscure Verses, but this is still Inquisition, they still make amazing music, so Bloodshed's still going to be on my fucking list, because it's still fucking catchy, and it's one of my most played albums of last year. Oh no, this year actually, it's one of my most played albums of this year. Oh, the melody is beautiful, singing by Dagon, you know what to expect. It's Dagon, it's going to be froggy, it's going to be cool, it's atmospheric. Inquisition's got to make my lists on a lot of these. So, yeah, it's coming here, number fucking 10. Number 9 is Insomnium with Winter's Gate. This is melodeath at its finest, but this is kind of proggy. The whole album is kind of one song, and it's often praised as the best. Again, I'm going to be the fucking guy. It's not my favourite, but it is a fucking flawless album. Love it from start to finish. It's a masterful piece of work. What more can I say? It's kind of like Crimson. It's kind of like Crimson from Edge of Sanity. You know, it's a masterpiece like that. Above the Weeping World, though. Come on, that's the best. That's the fucking best. But this is close up there. If you want proggy melodeath with beautiful vocals, serene melodies, then this is the album for you. Winter's Gate is fucking fantastic. Speaking of beautiful melodies, Dark Tranquillity's Atoma is next. I love newer Dark Tranquillity. I actually think I prefer it now to older ones because it's more in the lines of an Insomnium or a Swallow the Sun. It's more melancholic, it's more beautiful. The singing, I love his clean singing. And it started on some other albums, but this one is just where it fully fucking shined. Forward momentum, yeah. This album is amazing. It's one of the best newer melodeath albums from any of this Gothenburg trio. This is probably the fucking best. I adore it, and I adore Moment, both beautiful. So, yeah, Atoma coming here. It's fucking good. Next up, Ulcerate. We have Shrines of Paralysis. This is fucking mental, just like all of Ulcerate's albums, but this is catchy mental. Just like Staring to Death and Be Still, this is one of the catchy albums by them. Not quite as dark as like Destroyers of All, but way more catchy in my opinion. I think I put it second on my ranking, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember now, but it should be, because it's bloody good. Easily one of the best of the year. Catchy melodies, dissonant riffs, crazy vocals, crazy drumming, technical as all fuck. This is an album for you, and Ulcerate can do no wrong. This is one of the best of the year, easily. If I don't put it here, I should shoot myself in the foot. If I don't put it here, I should put my head between a vice and just fucking clamp it. It's great. Of course it's going to be here. Next up, Belakor with Vessels. Speaking of beautiful melodeath, Belakor does it again, and I think they're more prog than melodeath. They are more prog, come on, especially listen to this fucking album. They have a lot of amazing albums, but this one, there's just something about the songs on Vessels which just keep me going back for more. Hypnotic melodies, catchy melodies. That fucking ending as well. The doom da doom da doom 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 doom. Holy crap, and it keeps repeating it, and it gets stuck, ingrained in your head because it's one of the most catchy melodies I've ever fucking heard from any band ever. Vessels has got to be here. It's got to be here. This is an amazing album, and if you don't know the band, and you like melodeath and prog, go give it a fucking listen. Go give it a fucking listen right now. Actually, turn this video off. Turn it off, you bastards, and go give this album a listen. Next up, Anaal Nathrakh, The Hall of the Law, the first Anaal Nathrakh album I heard, and it instantly blew my eardrums. I mean, opening with that fucking intensity. This is like industrial, blackened, grindcore, whatever you want to call it. It's extreme. It's fucking mental. It's now Nathrakh. What do you expect? Depravity Favors the Bold is just one of the craziest opening songs of all fucking time. Hold Your Children Close and Pray for Oblivion. So catchy. We Will Fucking Kill You. Holy shit. And the really melodic of Horror on the Black Shores, which is underrated as fuck. Amazing ending song by Anaal. One of the best Anaal Nathrakh albums. Got me into the band, so you gotta rep it, gotta be here. Next up, Fleshgod Apocalypse King, the concept album where each song kind of goes through the struggles of man. And I love it. I love the concept in this one. I love all the songs, the beautiful piano, the harsh shrieks. Oh, come on. All these songs are beautiful, cold as perfection. Amazing Syphilis, The Fool. Yep. This is a masterpiece. It's my favourite Fleshgod Apocalypse album for a reason. It's meant to be listened to in full, just like Winter's Gate, and it will please you for it. It will fucking please you for it. King by Fleshgod. It's a masterpiece. Number 3, Terminal Redux by Vektor. Bet you thought it would be number 1. Well, it's my favourite thrash album, and it's only number 3 of this fucking year. Just my favourite genre is gonna, occupy the first 2. So this is proggy thrash with a space theme, and I love my space themes, as you'll see soon. It's one of the best thrash albums ever made. Long songs, like 10 minutes long. All these, interesting segments. Cool black metal screaming instead of, thrash singing. And thrash singing is kind of fucking trash singing. Black metal screaming is amazing, so of course I love it. Of course I fucking love it. If you like stuff like Voivod, you're gonna like it. If you like black metal, you'll probably like it. If you like intense songs, you'll probably like it. Vektor, it's a band for everyone. Yeah, Terminal Redux is a masterpiece. It's one of my favourites of all time, so yeah, it's coming here. Number 2, Luminous Aether by Mare Cognitum. Told you my favourite genres would come top. Mare Cognitum, we just did a ranking. Of course it's going to be here. It's my favourite album by the band. It's spacey, it's beautiful, the screams are so harrowing. It's atmospheric as fuck. It's so relaxing. I love it. It's got everything you need. Everything you need in a spacey cosmic black metal album. Mare Cognitum delivers one of the best in the game, and I want to listen to it right fucking now. But that only leaves one number 1. One album to be the king of the castle, the best of them all. Alcest with Kodama. Yes. One of the first vinyls I got. I love the artwork. The Miyazaki-inspired artwork is just perfection, and the music itself, also perfection. This is black gaze, so it's black metal screaming, but also very beautiful. It's got the harshness and the beauty entwined, and that's what I love about Alcest. One of the best bands that mixes the two, and they're one of my favourite bands of all time. So of course Kodama is going to be here at number 1. It's a no fucking brainer. It's one of my favourite albums of all time. It's one of my favourite bands of all time. It's fucking course it's going to be number 1. Kodama, beauty, bleakness, serenity painted death. Blech. So what did you think of my list? You probably fucking hated it. I don't care. Let me know down below what's your list, because it's fun to read through people's lists and see how wrong you are. I'm joking. You guys have some good lists. But yeah, let me know your favourites from 2016 down below. What did you think of my list? Let me know, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.